Well, alrighty, here we are with what seems to be the last episode of our Lego Island 2 playthrough on the PS1. We have arrived to Ogle, which I believe was only referred to as Ogle one time several cutscenes ago.
Yeah.
They said it at the very beginning, and then they said it like 2 or 3 cutscenes ago.
This pizzeria doesn't look too, looks kind of cobbled together.
Yeah, this game seems kind of cobbled together. Yeah, this version of the game just...
Make enough pizzas to send the
it just seems
to sleep.
broken. Like... It just seems like okay, we had a game that was okay, and now we gotta strip it back a ridiculous amount so that we can make it playable on this console. Whoa! I don't. How do you know when you're gonna hit them?
I'm just guessing.
Okay. Peppers. Man, this...
I can see why we're putting the citizens to sleep.
Yeah. It's... I think anybody who's watching is already fallen asleep from this. It's like... Just bring the pizza over here. This would be a lot easier if we just, you know, put this together like a normal pizza.
Dude, this is the best way to make pizza, okay?
Yeah, I guess. Just throw it like a mile to hit the pizza. Alright. Peppers and some more tomato and we'll be good. Yeah, it just seems like they're kind of running out of ideas or something.
This is a perfectly normal minigame.
It's like, okay, we need like one of those minigames we need a minigame that's basically just push the correct directional button. But like, how could we like evolve on that? It's like, okay, well, I guess let's add like a timing element to it. And like, isn't that all of the other mini games where you just hit the things as they pop up? And you guys like, no, this one's different. You have to wait till the pizza line's up, and then you throw the ingredients at it. Like, what? Why are you throwing the ingredients into the pizza? Oh, cause you're in space, I guess. I feel like in space you'd still make a pizza like you would on Earth, or on Lego Island for that matter. And why is he gotta be jumping around? He's really making this hard on you.
You're not even playing the game, and you're the one who's complaining.
I mean, I feel like it's worth complaining about. It's just kind of... Like I said, it just kind of feels like they ran out of ideas. And they're like, well, I guess we need to have another minigame. And I like how, too, they even took out the good minigame that goes before this.
Mm-hmm.
Those pizzas look very good, Peppa. When you get
I bet
back,
they,
you
on
must
the
get
other
lots
one, I
of
bet they
videos.
probably just couldn't get the render distance that they needed. Because before this, I don't know if you watched the previous one, and we didn't really explain it that much, but basically, as you approach this Ogle, this planet, there's a mini game where you jump out of the spaceship and you sort of like free fall down to the planet. But they took that mini game out. It's like the funnest one in the game. And yeah, it's probably because of like draw distance.
Oh, look how cute. They're falling asleep.
Adorable.
Excellent work.
This is just strange. Well, I guess we're heading to the final boss. you know, I feel like that last little putting pizzas together thing was really a great pre-final boss hype moment.
Of course. So Mitchell, I have a question. We're not done yet. I mean, this is the last minigame right here. But would you say to re-experience this game, was it worth the $15 that I paid?
No. Well, the thing is, if you were gonna re-experience it, you should just do it in the PC version, because like that version is surprisingly leagues ahead of this one. Like this one is bad. The other one is probably still also kind of bad, but it's far more charming and all of the content is there.
And use super hot pizza to defeat
Oh, this has too many games, doesn't it? It's one to get up to the lair.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's okay, so we're not all the way done. There's still this little bit. But yeah, it just seems like this version is them taking as much of the game out of the game to make it work on the PlayStation, basically. Which, like, I don't really blame them, because, like, you know, I'm sure they were told, okay, you made the game, now make it work on PlayStation, you know? And
it was probably a different company.
Yeah,
made this one.
And so they're gonna take out what they have to take out to make it run on the system, and so it's just kind of like, well, yeah, I guess they did it. The game definitely suffers because of it, but they had to do it. So like, oh well, sorry for the game, I guess.
This is just as annoying as I remember it being.
Yeah, I remember it being like, there's something weird about it, but yeah, I see now that it's just sometimes some things just kind of seem to drop for no reason. Oh, at least you were able to get off that one. Oh?
What was that? A checkpoint?
I hope. I certainly hope that was a checkpoint. It's just kind of visually, it's just kind of cluttered, and it's okay, it's just dark like a lot of this game seems to be for some reason, but it's also like visually cluttered enough that it's just like, I guess this is a platform and I hope I don't fall off by stepping on it. But
here we go.
Here we are, and time to fight the Brickster. By the Brickster bots. Oop.
Is that it?
Hey, wait! I don't belong in here. There must be some mistake.
Is that it?
Open up! I'm the Brickster.
I think so.
Let me out! I'm innocent, I tell you. Help!
Hey ho! The Brickster's caught.
Oh.
Which old Brickster? The wicked Brickster. I don't know about you, but I need a good long holiday.
That was the people who made the game were saying that. Get ready for the boing. Get ready for it. There we go.
Nice.
I don't know why you're so exhausted. You're only up there for like 5 minutes. I like how bouncy all their hats are. Everybody's like drunk right now. What's going on? Who is she? I guess I never understood that part. Who is she supposed to be? She just kind of shows up. But all I know is that she's hot.
Of course.
The hottest piece of block on this side of Lego Island, you know what I'm saying, baby? And then there's the dance party.
Of course.
Oh! And then the Brickster boss pop up.
They're back! They're back! Turn around!
But They break it down, baby. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's dirty. I don't care who you are. That's dirty. And everybody's like, yeah, oh yeah, they can dance. Or I guess they're okay. It abruptly ends. Is it just gonna drop us back on Lego Island, do you think?
I bet it's gonna take us back to the main menu.
Even better. Well, what do you have to say about Lego Island 2 on the PS1?
It was neat being able to re-experience the game, especially like a slightly different version.
Yeah, it makes you question things a little more whenever it's a little bit different than what you remember.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was neat to be able to go back to it.
But was it? I mean, if we're being honest, most of the mini games were pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying the game was good. I'm just saying that it was neat to go back to it.
Yeah, it was fun to see it pop up again, but like, yeah, it was sort of astounding how bad this version of the game was.
And maybe, maybe some point down the line we'll check out the PC version. Like years and years and years.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while from now, that's for sure. But
I think we should end it with the credits.
The credits?
Yeah.
You want to hear the Lego song?
I just want to see who made the game.
You want to see who's responsible for this. I'm curious to see who voices Pepper.
Right.
So yeah, let's pull up those credits. See what happens from there. Oh, don't you dare throw that pizza.
Do not do that. Do not do that. That's a perfectly fine pizza.
Pepper. Hey. Pepper. Hey. Do not throw that pizza. Do not. Just like a misbehaving dog. You gotta spritz him with the water bottle.
So there's a sequel to this game, isn't there?
Is there like I don't know if it's like a direct sequel. I mean, is it?
No, it's not. Like, it doesn't continue the story or anything. But Lego Island Extreme Sports, right?
I think it's just Extreme.
Lego Island Extreme.
It's
It's weird.
it's not like a sequel or anything. It's just kind of like a game that happens to also have a lot of the same characters, I think.
And I remember they redid the island again.
Yeah, except it's a lot bigger and more confusing in that game.
Yeah. It's kind of like a sports game.
Yeah, it's definitely more based on like driving vehicles, and it definitely has a lot more in-depth mini games and stuff. But I feel like we never got super far because it seemed like it didn't work very good on our computer.
Yeah, I think our computer was kind of underpowered for what it was demanding.
Yeah, I think for the longest time we couldn't even really get it to open. And then like 10 years later I just tried it on like a newer computer. It's like, oh yeah, I guess this game does work. And at that point it was kind of like, I don't really want to play this game anymore.
Yeah. Maybe someday we can check that out too.
Yeah, maybe. See, have they done any of the like voice actors? Do they even credit any of the voice actors?
They credited the voice actor engineers earlier.
Huh.
So maybe we'll see them in just a moment.
Do you think they like actually got voice actors, or do you think they just like had people from around the office?
They seemed like legitimate voice actors.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I would be impressed if it was people around the office, but like I wouldn't put it that far past this production.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I think these were the real deal voice actors.
Yeah, I think so. You know, usually they put the voice actors at like the top or kind of higher up in the thing.
You said you had a Pepper minifig or
Yeah.
something. You have to
Yeah.
show that. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I think I do.
You'll have to show that to me.
I gotta find it. He would drive around on this little like 3-wheeled like wind like beach vehicle. It was, I don't know, it's kind of cool. I liked it. But yeah. Is there anything that you wish was different in this version of the game? Well, I mean, other than, you know, being more like the PC version, is there any like big things you think they could fix without too much trouble?
Yeah, I think they could have added all the minigames.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it doesn't matter, but it would have been nice.
Yeah. I think they definitely could have cut down on the environments of like the desert and jungle area if those were problems, like preventing them from having more space or whatever the deal is, or why those mini games aren't in there. Because there are like 2 or 3 that are missing, and they're like, I feel like some of the better ones.
Right.
Okay, maybe not the fishing one, but the space drop one was definitely a lot more interesting.
Yeah. And I definitely do feel like in the PC version that you went after the Brickster bots more.
Yeah, that was definitely more of it.
That was a bigger mechanic.
Yeah. I just felt like you spent more time on Lego Island Prime doing things than in this one, where you just kind of walk around and things happen and half the cutscenes play and people just kind of stare off into space and don't really appropriately react to anything that's happening.
Okay, well that's Lego Island 2, The Brickster's Revenge. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll have to do more videos, Mitchell.
I suppose so, and hopefully they won't be as baffling as Lego Island 2 has been for us.
Alright. Thanks everyone.
Yep, and so with that, I guess we'll see you guys later. Bye.